Alright, here we go. So I had to mix that for 6 minutes. When you pour this stuff, you are going to see some air bubbles and stuff. Believe it or not, to get it out, we actually use a torch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy, kind of spread that out a little bit. Now this stuff's going to lay down as it goes. And this will have a real, kind of like a high gloss finish on it when it's done. Kind of like my island. I got to put a little bit more over there. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you just got to play with this stuff to get it to go everywhere you want it to go. Plus this wood isn't exactly flat like I'd like it, but that's the joys of working with old rough sawn barn wood. Yeah, that's starting to look all right there. All right, so I'm going to come over here.
I'm going to go...
Another side?
Yeah, I was going to try.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right. I'm going to set this over here for a minute. Okay, you're just going to kind of spread that out. Yeah, and you're definitely going to lose a little. I mean, inside here, I've actually put a cardboard box inside the cabinet so it doesn't.
That's good.
Oh yeah, I was trying to fill that crack in.
The Kraken?
Yes, that's the one. Like I said, this stuff will start to relax as it dries.
I see all the air bubbles.
Yeah, I'll hit
Like
that
you
with
said.
I'll hit that with the torch in a
I
minute.
can't wait to see that.
Yeah, you would think, what? You're gonna hit that with a torch? Yeah, that's how this stuff works.
I didn't get to see all this when you did the island.
No, I didn't do the island here, but
I feel sorry for these flies when they...
well, I hope they don't land in it because I'm sure they don't want any carcasses in their countertop. That's a little warm on this corner.
Are you going to do the backsplash too?
No,
No?
the backsplash I'm not going to do. That would actually be way too difficult because it's standing upright. Now you can see this all running down the front here.
Just smooth it out?
Yeah, well what I'll do is I'll hit that with a paintbrush. You got to kind of play with this stuff as it's drying. It's not something you just pour and walk away from. So I'm probably going to have to mess with this. I'm going to put a little more over here because there's some holes I want to fill. A couple of holes from old screws that were in here and whatnot. Yeah, there's a hole right there. We're going to fill that one up. Try not to leave any big holes in this anywhere. Alright, now that looks pretty good. I'm going to set that there for a minute. Now you can watch all these air bubbles. They're gonna, I don't know if you can even pick that up on camera, but that one sit for a minute. We're going to do the next countertop.
How come the air bubbles keep coming back?
They do that. You gotta mess with it for a while, but I'm doing two tops, so I'm going to have to dump a little bit more on that one as well, because I can see some of the, well, the holes are getting filled and it's kind of soaking in, which happens. I mean, over here there's a lot of holes right there. But because these are both going to be countertops for sinks, doing a regular clear coat with all that water this is going to be exposed to is probably not a very good idea because of the water. This stuff basically waterproofs the top. It's almost like a layer of plastic that you're putting on here. And of course, you know, plastic, I mean, water doesn't really affect that, but. So, get this all on here. I need to get more on this front edge.
Back edge too.
Well, back here doesn't matter. That goes against the wall. This goes against the wall.
Yeah, but right here.
Oh, I see it. Okay, we'll get some more in there. All right, set that over there. Got some more. Gotta get in there and fill these cracks in. Gotta kind of look at the glare to see what's really going on.
And how long does this take to dry once you have everything?
Oh man, I wouldn't mess with this for probably 24 hours. I wouldn't really touch it. But I'm gonna have to sit here and babysit it because you're gonna get all these different drips and stuff, like coming down the front end.
Yeah.
And so right now I'm just filling holes. Yeah, this will be a nice pour.
It's gonna look so sharp when it's done.
Oh yeah. After it dries, we put the sink on there. I said this stuff usually will spread out on its own and kind of lay down and almost be like a sheet of glass. I mean, it works really good.
Yeah, it's really nice to, like the island, it's nice just to wipe it down. It wipes down so easily.
Alright, let's hit this with the torch again.
Hold on,
I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not.
most of it, yeah.
You can see those white spots, those are air bubbles. You can do this with a hair dryer or a heat gun or a torch or whatever. So, pretty much how that goes. Now let me hit this piece real quick. Yeah, that one got a little warm. Alright, we'll fix that.
Oh, lots of air bubbles.
Yeah, I got a little too close in this one, but that's
A little too much.
Might have used too much. Alright.
Those air bubbles keep coming.
Yeah, we gotta mess with it. It takes a while. This one doesn't look bad. This one keeps spitting them out though, so keep messing with it until there's no more air bubbles. See that hole right there? I gotta add more. Alright.
I'm gonna show them this one while you do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
That looks sharp. Very nice, Ben.
Alright, meow.
Are you saying meow?
Right, meow. One of the things you gotta watch is the edges. Just give it a light rub with the brush, because otherwise you'll have drips. Now I'm going to be out here probably babysitting this thing for the next hour. Keep the drips under control. And the air bubbles. And just trying to make sure I don't have any giant holes anywhere.
I still see that one.
That one right there?
Yeah.
It's full, but it's not a deep hole like it was before.
It's more like a divot.
Well, this is old wood, and it had a lot of imperfections in it, so there's a little spot right there too. Yeah, this stuff takes a while, but like I said, once it dries, it's pretty solid. Just trying to get a good look at this one too, because I got a little bit more of this left. I just want to burn it all. I don't want to have any left. You can't store this stuff. Once you mix it, you got to use it. You either use it or it's garbage.
And I really like how these tops turned out. I can't talk today.
Alright, we're just going to leave that there.
There's waves.
I see a spot right there.
Get the back. Sorry guys. Right here.
Oh, I see it.
There's a bunch always.
Well, there's going to be,
yeah.
the mirror is going to be sitting on that, so it's going to be kind of hidden.
Paige, this is going to be our new vanity top for the bathroom. That one's not on top of it. Looks neat though.
Alright. Yeah, normally I would do the top. Like that one's just sitting on the horses over there.
Clear from that window.
But this wood is got so many different directions going on.
Well, yeah, I mean that's part.
I just wanted to make sure that it was sitting as flat as it could.
Right.
This one, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen when I go to install it. So when I go to install it, this wood tweaks a little. It might crack. So when I go to install it, I'm going to have to.
Well, is it?
Be really
like
careful.
If it cracks, is it still salvageable?
Yeah, it's salvageable, but it's more work. Who wants to do more work, right? That's fine. Don't worry, little girl.
Hey, watch this, because Daddy's he's gonna hit it with the torch, and then you'll see all the air bubbles like disappear.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, you'll see it. That was a chunk of something. I don't know what that was.
Probably a fly.
Yeah, maybe it was a fly.
He dead now.
Yep, he dead now. Hit this one. Yeah, they're about to come back, man. As this stuff hardens up, the air bubbles will stop.
Yeah, it's not happening as much as it was.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of rub this.
Yeah, he'll get it.
Alright. Yeah, that kind of stinks. I can't get the camera in a good spot for you guys to view all this, so you just have to bear with me for a second there. First, what we're going to do, let me grab the drawer guides. Alright, we got the ends. And we got the drawer guides themselves. Throw this in the box there. Alright, we're going to take these apart. Just like that. That one. I'm just going to snap these on the end. Just like that. This one over here. Alright, now we're just going to set these off to the side a little bit. This can go over here. You're going to see I got a line on the box right here. that's where the screws go. So let's make sure we got the front of the drawer. When you put these on, you want to hold this back just about 1/8 of an inch from the front. You don't want it to be flush or sticking out, because then the drawer front itself won't fit on there right and it'll just look weird. So we're going to put these on. Just like that. This one in, and 3 screws. 3 screws each side, that's all you need. Alright, that's done. Now, this is the face. Going to want to drill a couple of holes in here for the screws to hold the front on. Now obviously you want to drill the holes out here. You don't want to drill them in the middle anywhere, because that's where the knob's got to go. You don't want the screws to be in the way. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this, and I think this is going to be the face up. So for now, we're going to face this like that. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to take a Sharpie because these are dark. Normally I would do this with a pencil, but this is so dark. I'm going to come in this way 1 inch on both sides. I'm going to come up 1/2 inch on the bottom. Alright. And that will tell me where to set this guy. Alright. That looks good. Alright, we'll grab a couple of these 1¼ inch screws. Then we're going to screw this guy on here. Now after you put the first screw, double check, because sometimes this thing it'll jump around on you and move. That looks good. That looks alright. Okay, we're going to go with that. Alright. That drawer is ready. Now I got to move the camera and show you where the drawer guides are going on. I'm going to set that right there for now. Move this out of the way. And I know you can see this. I'm going to have this guy put this on so it's kind of long. You can always push it down. Go like that. You're going to push this down a little bit past the face. Right there. Got one of these tiny little screws. Pull this guy up, and there's a hole right there. Get in there. Right there. Okay, that's that one. We're going to do the other one. That one's actually perfect right where it sits. There we go. Now, slide the drawer. Slide that guy in there. Sometimes these can be a little treat to play with. Oh, there it goes. Okay, this one didn't grab right. I don't know what happened there. Because the bottoms are loose, they tend to wander back and forth. There we go. Alright, this is it. Finished product. You can see that it's almost all together there. Then I got to do the install, put the faucet in and all that good stuff. But you can see the door's got its hinges on there. And then we have all of our drawer guides in. They're all ball bearing drawer guides. So this is pretty much it. I know I brought you through here halfway through the build. A friend of mine helped me build this. The guy basically taught me how to do this. So this is all out of basically old rough sawn barn wood. I mean, all the face and everything. The box is actually you know, cabinet grade plywood and everything. But this is what you can do with some of the scrap stuff you got laying around, or old wood, or whatever. You know, apparently there's a big market for it at the moment. So like, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take it easy.